Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant were extremely similar as basketball players and are the two greatest shooting guards in NBA history. Even though Kobe and MJ never met in the playoffs, they played a total of 11 games against each other. Here's the complete history of their matchups with statistical breakdown and all the trash talk that came with their killer mentality.
Who y'all think won the matchups? Who y'all think won the matchups? I'm going Kobe. Kobe shot a 3-ball more. And bro, imagine that playoff series with MJ and Kobe, bro. Imagine the
December 17th, 1996. Bulls 129, Lakers 123. Kobe Bryant took his talents from the Lower Merion High School directly to the NBA in 1996. His parents had to sign his first contract because he was underage, and at the time, Bryant was the youngest player to ever suit up in an NBA game. And even though he was quicker than most players and extremely advanced for his age skill-wise, Kobe was still just a skinny kid fresh out of high school. Jordan was the biggest sports superstar on the planet, and Kobe was barely playing. The lack of bulk limited Bryant's playing time as a rookie, and it wasn't a surprise that Jordan gave him a basketball lesson in their first game, showing the rook he's still a bit wet behind the ears. When he subbed into the game, Kobe immediately switched on to Michael, who shook him like Mobb Deep for an easy layup. The Bulls won the game against the Lakers in overtime. Jordan had 30 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists in almost 48 minutes. Kobe finished with a modest 5 points on 2 of 5 shooting, but he only played 10 minutes as a reserve. Number 2. February 5th, 1997. Lakers 106, Bulls 90. Less than 2 months later, the young Lakers rookie had another opportunity to study the best player in the game from up close. Without Shaq in the lineup, the Lakers surprisingly cruised to an easy victory over the defending champs, who also had the best record in the league at the time. Jordan finished with 27 points on 10 of 24 shooting, 4 rebounds and 4 assists, while Kobe had 5 points and 3 boards on 2 of 7 from the field in 12 minutes of playing time. Bryant defended Michael on a couple of plays, and this time around, he was much better at containing him, as Jordan struggled with efficiency due to a long road.
Hold on, he just got a block on Jordan though. Stop playing.
This time around, he was much better at containing him, as Jordan struggled with efficiency due to a long road trip and the tough game against Portland in 94. Number 3, December 17th, 1997. Bulls 104, Lakers 83. If you know anything about Kobe Bryant, you know that he was a maniacal worker who would spend countless hours in the gym trying to get better at every facet of basketball. After he airballed 4 clutch shots against Utah in the 97 playoffs, Kobe got much stronger in year 2. His stats doubled in almost every category, but the Lakers coach still had the 19-year-old Kobe coming off the bench. The third meeting between Jordan and young Mamba came at the right time for everyone pondering who would be the next MJ if Jordan indeed decided to step down after the 98 season. Even though he was still a teenager coming off the bench, Bryant had a memorable game, going bucket for bucket with the greatest player in the game and showing no fear whatsoever. Jordan finished the game with 36 points on 12 of 22 shooting, but Bryant wasn't far behind with 33 and 12 of 20 from the field. The Bulls won the game, and MJ was clearly a better player, a seasoned vet who embodied the phrase, "You reach, I teach." And while Kobe was on the receiving end of a few patented turnaround jumpers from MJ, he was learning and soaking it all in, trying to emulate Jordan in almost every way. Number 4, February 1st, 1998.
This one
Lakers 112, Bulls 87. Just like the previous 3 meetings between Kobe and MJ, the home team notched the W when they met in February of 1998. Jordan once more won the scoring battle against Kobe with 31 points compared to Bryant's 20, but Kobe again spent less than 30 minutes on the floor and showed that he's ready to take over, going blow for blow with MJ and showing some of the same mannerisms that Michael had. Number 5, February 8th, 1998. East 134, West 114. Just a week after their regular season matchup, Kobe and Michael were on the opposing sides once again, this time at the All-Star game in New York. And this is what Michael had to say about the rising star from Los Angeles. That little Laker boy is going to take everybody one-on-one. He doesn't let the game come to him. He just goes out there and takes it.
Go out there and take the game.
Bryant had become the youngest player ever to play in the All-Star game, and the first player in history that started in the All-Star game but didn't start for his own team. Bryant once again refused to back down from Jordan, and he was great at checking him throughout the game. However, Jordan proved that he's still at the pinnacle of the basketball world, leading the East to an easy victory with 23 points, 6 rebounds, and 8 assists. MJ took home the MVP trophy, but Kobe had plenty to be happy about as well. He was the youngest All-Star ever, and he scored 18 points in 22 minutes, the most on the West team. Number 6, February 10th, 2002. West 135, East 120. Jordan retired in 1998 after his 6th championship, but the competitive fire kept him restless, and he unretired for the 2nd time in 2001. MJ started playing for the Wizards, and the next time he suited up against Kobe was again in the All-Star game. However, this time, the roles were reversed.
Yeah.
Bryant was now the best shooting guard in the NBA, coming off back-to-back titles, while Jordan was trying to prove that he can still play with the best. Kobe was very much aware that this was the first time he was on the court with MJ after 4 years, and he wanted blood. Mamba scored game-high 31 points, clearly trying to exert his dominance over the field, and obviously going for the MVP. And just like that, the MJ versus Kobe conversation had come full circle since their last meeting at the 1998 All-Star Game. Now the West won with a double-digit margin, and it was Kobe who won the All-Star Game MVP, while Jordan had a pretty
you can tell Michael Jordan probably wasn't thinking about it, but Kobe was like, bro, I'm ready to see him again. I'm ready to see him again.
Performance with 8 points on 4 of 13 shooting. Number 7, February 12, 2002. Lakers 103, Wizards 94. The fate of the schedule would have it that Jordan's Wizards played the first game after the All-Star break against the Lakers in the Staples Center. And unlike the All-Star game, this one was a little more competitive. Wizards were trying to make the playoffs, while the Lakers were trying to maintain their record without Shaq, who was injured. It was a close game for much of the fourth quarter until Kobe pulled the Lakers away with a brilliant all-around performance. He finished the game with a triple-double of 23 points, 11 rebounds, and a career-high 15 assists.
Damn.
Jordan wasn't bad either, with 22, 5, and 5. But it was apparent that the student had outdone the teacher, and that MJ doesn't have the physical capability anymore to trade buckets with Kobe for 48 minutes.
Hell no.
Number 8, April 2nd, 2002. Lakers 113, Wizards 93. In the last game of the 2002 regular season, the Lakers once again hammered the Wizards, who were out of the playoff picture. Jordan was battling a knee injury in the second half of the year, and he came in as a reserve in this game, finishing with just 2 points in 12 minutes of action. The Lakers were on their way to a three-peat and won the game with the foot off the gas. Bryant ended up with 14 points on 6 of 13 shooting, and this was easily the most meaningless game between Kobe and MJ. Number 9, November 8th, 2002. Wizards 100, Lakers 99. Just when it seemed that Bryant could outduel Jordan at will, the man who many considered as the GOAT had another thing coming for a successor. With bad knees and many years removed from his athletic prime, MJ showed the world that he's still every bit of a killer he once was, maybe just a tad slower. Coming from the bench, the 39-year-old Michael scored 25 points on a very efficient 9 of 14 shooting in a game that got decided at the buzzer by a Jerry Stackhouse dunk. Kobe did score 27 points, but was inefficient from the field, forcing a shot through the stretches of the game. This game was a prelude to another All-Star game outing between the two superstars, and it gave MJ the bragging rights over Bryant, which he would use to the fullest. Number 10. West 155, East 145. You only got 3. I got 6.
Ooh,
Michael teased Kobe during his final
tell
All-Star
Kobe
appearance.
that?
Both were very fluent in smack talk, and they laughed and traded barbs in the middle
Talking crazy to Kobe, like Kobe ain't gonna go get 2 more.
of the game like it was nothing. However, at first, it seemed like Jordan would have his worst All-Star game ever, considering he missed his first 7 shots.
Damn.
But in typical Jordan fashion, he started splashing. And with the game on the line, it was MJ with the ball in his hands. With 5 seconds remaining in overtime and the game tied at 136, Jordan shouldered Sean Marion away and hit his trademark fadeaway jumper to give the East the 138-136 lead with 3 seconds remaining. It was supposed to be another game winner added to Jordan's rich collection, but Kobe wasn't interested in that.
Kobe said
Bryant
no.
got fouled in the attempt of a buzzer-beating three-pointer and proceeded to hit 2 of 3 free throw attempts to tie the game. In the second overtime, the Kobe-led West destroyed the East and won the game by 10. Jordan finished with 20 points on 9 of 27 shooting, and Bryant had 22, hitting 8 out of 17 shots. Number 11, March 28, 2003. Lakers 108, Wizards 94. Kobe was a sneaker free agent during the 2003 season, and he was wearing Jordans during the All-Star game in February. And even though he lost the game, Michael had hit Kobe the devastating blow. You can wear the shoes, but you could never fill them. Kobe got so pissed off because of what Jordan had said that he didn't speak to his teammates for 2 weeks, and Phil Jackson wondered what was going on with him. Then Kobe told him Jordan's words, that he could always copy him, but that he would never be like him. So when they played the Wizards for the final time, everyone on the Lakers knew in advance that they would just give the ball to Kobe and move the hell out of the way. Bryant scored 30 of the Lakers' first 38 points, whomever the Wizards used to try to guard him. He finished with 55 points.
Ooh, he gave beat Jordan in 55. He scored 30 of the 38. Nah, he wasn't. Nah, he was trying to cook. He was trying to barbecue bait. Bitch, get Jordan
9 of 13 for 3 and 16 out of 18 from the free throw line. Jordan wasn't a slouch either, shooting 50% from the field for 23 points. But
That
this
nigga
matchup
gave
made
Jordan
something clear.
50.
While Jordan still showed flashes of brilliance, it was obvious that he was past his prime and that the new sheriff is in town.
Bro.
In terms of statistics, Michael had the clear advantage over Bryant when Kobe was just starting out, but lost it during the 2 Wizards years. Bryant outscored Jordan 253 to 222 in their 11 meetings, and he also had a clear edge in victories. He went 5 for 3 against Jordan in the regular season and 2 for 1 in All-Star games for a combined 7-4 record against MJ.
Okay. Hold on. So that's your answer. Y'all just understand who won the battle. Kobe won. Kobe had a better record. Scored more points. Hey, but Jordan was better, obviously. But hey, Kobe, every time Kobe seen Jordan, he was trying to give that nigga 40. Look, man, like, comment, subscribe. I ain't gonna lie. Let me know in the comments if anybody y'all in the comments watched these games live or went in person to see these games. Because I wish I was live to see these matchups. But look, man, y'all already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna see y'all next video. Y'all already know what's going on. Okay.